So the good, better, best business model relates to dog training services in a very simple way. I find that most dog trainers find offering a good service is the most comfortable and safe way to run a business. They traditionally will offer per lesson services, and this way they never have to feel like they're obligated to necessarily get a result as much as they feel that they are obligated to at least impress their clients, so that way they believe that they are able to get them the result perhaps, but they're not really taking their clients on the journey. This is a disservice to the client because you're not getting them the end result that they need. It's a disservice to yourself because you're charging the lowest amount possible for a per lesson type of program. And it also puts you in a position to always have to upsell your clients on additional services or things that you might offer to help them with their dog. So for me, you're going to find that it's usually the beginner dog trainer that offers the good service. And you're also going to find it might be the first time dog owner that is looking for the cheapest deal. They're looking to shop around and they want to do the per lesson because their preconceived understanding of dog training is from PetSmart and Petco's, and the typical, well, we just paid a dog trainer, he came out, they did a lesson and everything was fixed, which I believe is false advertising because it's just not true. It doesn't take one lesson to fix a problem. It does take one lesson to maybe have a breakthrough moment, but it's rare that that breakthrough moment is going to lead to a lifetime of actions of consistent routine that leave the dog in a happy state of mind and the owners in a happy state of mind. It doesn't work that way. I can read a book on dieting today to help me lose a little bit of weight, but just because I had one fitness coach come out today, I had one health coach come out, it's just one. That's not enough. So that would be the good business model. The better business model would be to offer either a board and train program or maybe a set amount of lessons, 5 lessons, 10 lessons, 15 lessons, whatever it is, that's ultimately going to help your client get the result more than the per lesson would, but it's not set up to, again, help the client maintain and keep the results, which is why I call it a good business model, because you're doing a board and train. Typically this is about, let's say, 2 to 4 weeks on average. The client will drop their dog off with a dog training facility or company. They take the dog, they train it, they build a consistent routine, and when they get the dog home after, they usually get like 1 to 3 lessons to understand what they did, what their dog can do, and what they need to do to keep the results, and then they wash their hands. So both the good and the better are washing their hands of their clients at the end of the service. I believe in ethical dog training. It all comes down to the fact that over 50% of rescue dogs get returned. So we have to do more as dog trainers. So to offer a 2-week, 3-week, or 4-week dog training program to work with your clients to get the results and then wash your hands of them isn't enough. To do a board and train, do a couple lessons, wash your hands of them. I mean, I've heard of a company that will set a timer during the lesson after the board and train when they drop the dog off. I never set a timer. Some of my lessons will end early, some of them will end longer. It all depends on kind of what's happening in the moment, but it's never, your time's up. Like, we're not therapists. It's just not how you should run your business. So for me, ethical dog training would be the best model for your business. And what that means is you have to guarantee the results, and then you have to provide multiple ways to help your clients keep and maintain those results. I do that with my group classes every weekend. I do them with my monthly pack walks. I do them with my behavioral insurance, which means if my clients have any problems, they can call me and I'll come out to their house and help them as soon as possible, so that way we can fix the behaviors, prevent the relapsing, and get your dog back on course, so that way you can, again, have the results that you wanted. But even with a diet, you might be able to keep 20 pounds off for 6 months. At some point, you're gonna go, you know what, I deserve In-N-Out Burger. And you're gonna go eat In-N-Out Burger, you're gonna get the fries, you're gonna get a milkshake. That'll lead to going to 7-Eleven and grabbing some snacks. And then now out of nowhere, you've spiraled down. 30 days later, you realize you have a problem. Guess what? You should be able to call your trainer to get the help. Just like somebody's calling me.